Hello, money manifestors, and welcome to day one of the Money Attraction Challenge. Let me make sure I can see all of your comments and everyone joining. Oh my goodness. Look at you guys. I absolutely love it. Welcome to day one. We are going to kick off this incredible week. We're going to be here for 5 days. I think you know by now, every single day this week at 12 Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT, I'm going to be here dishing out all kinds of mentorship around money. Oh my goodness. I know there's tons of online challenges. There's tons of, different webinars and seminars and telesummits and all of it. But I'm telling you what you're going to get this week every single day is my heart, my life's wisdom, my life's experience. I'm bringing it 1,000% for all of you. So I want to make sure that you have it on your calendar. You're going to be here every day at 12 Eastern. And we're going to do a bonus call Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. I know it's a little bit late for my UK people, but I kind of had to try to balance that evening time for us, California, West Coast, all of it, and find a nice little balance. So it's 6 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday night. You want to make sure that you're registered for that. And I even have one other bonus I'm not going to tell you about just yet. But what do I have in store for you as we get this week started? Today, we're going to be talking around deservingness and money. We're going to talk about limiting beliefs. A big one, money trauma. So many people aren't even aware that they've had traumatic experiences in their life around money. Oh my goodness, I'm going to give you permission to be wealthy with my special BFF. My BFF is going to be on with me on Thursday. We're going to give you permission to be wealthy, and she's the master at it. So make sure you're booked in for that. And then you want to be here on Friday. Friday is the day that I'm going to give you the easiest $1 million plan you have ever. I'm talking about a foundational, works every single time blueprint for manifesting $1 million. And in fact, I have a testimonial from someone who did it. She did exactly what I said and manifested to the penny what she wrote about. So you want to be here all week. That's the bottom line. Are you going to be here all week? Look at all my friends from all over the world. I absolutely love it. Yes, day one, Elisa says. Day one, let's go. These things are moving so fast. If you see me looking in this direction, by the way, I really am trying. I'm trying my best to get some things up on here. But I just want to say welcome to all of you and welcome to our family. If this is your first time watching a live, my heart goes out to you, and I want you to know you're going to be loved upon like you probably have never experienced by me and the other members of this family this week. So you kind of have to be prepared for it because there's a lot of energy coming your way. So I want to welcome you. And for those of you who've been a part of our family for forever, and this is like your 5th or 4th or 3rd Money Attraction Challenge, welcome back, welcome home. And now let's just show some love. Everybody, because we're now officially a family, I want you all to go ahead and type the $. Hold on, let me see if I can find it for you so you know exactly what I want you to type. Money family. I want you to type money family because you know what? We have our love family. That's our physical family that we came to this earth and, we had no choice in the matter. That's who we were assigned to. And they're our family for all the physical and loving ways that we need them. But I want you to have a money family. I want you to have a place where you can talk about your financial dreams. You can be inspired. You can be given wisdom and mentorship, and you can just celebrate and support each other in a loving way. You can cheer each other on. You can share your wildest, craziest dreams that your physical family might go, have you lost your mind? And how many of us have had that? Where physical families have gone, you're officially crazy, or they judge you, or they criticize you, or they put you down. Well, here in this container, we are a family, and I want to welcome all of you. I just want all of you typing money family because that's what we are. That's how we roll. This is where we talk about all of our money dreams, our financial dreams, all the reasons why you want to have money. And I'm here to tell you, they're all amazing. You're all great people. And I know, if you're in this family, I love it. If you are in this family, your heart's in the right place. Hang on a second. Let me just make sure my mic's here so you can all hear me really well. All right. I love it. Yes. Hold on, Paula. I got to put this up there. That is just too good. I love it. I love it. Robin says, hey, money fam. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. This is what I love about our community. And if you've never felt this kind of love before, that's okay. Open up and receive, because it's going to be a whole week of it. So before we get started, do you know somebody in your life who you know right now this conversation around deservingness with money would be a blessing to them? Can you tag them and invite them to this video, or share it to your groups or to your pages? Because I absolutely know that some lives are going to be changed by this conversation. All right. So if you can think of 1, 2, 3, a few people, you have a group, you have a dear friend, whatever you need to do, I would be so grateful if you could help me spread this message to the people that you love and care about. And you know how sometimes you want to tell them stuff, but they can't hear it from you? Well, they'll hear it from me and they'll get the message that you want them to get. All right. So go ahead and share. Thank you. Oh, I see people tagging people. Mwah! I'm so grateful to all of you for doing that. Thank you for helping me spread this message. And I promise you, these very people are going to come back and thank you. So let's jump in. Ready? How much did you enjoy spending your $800 today on yourself? The very first comment that I saw in our money attraction community, by the way, let me put this up, because if you somehow by chance see this video, like, what's going on? What's she talking about? We have an entire Facebook group where people from all over the world, well over 10,000 people, are gathered and they're playing this money game every single day this week. If you're feeling a little lackluster with your money and a little unaligned and detached and you can't figure out what's up with your energy with money, you want to be in this group. So just go to Money Attraction Challenge in Facebook, request to join, and come have some fun with us. There are thousands of people who got 800 play dollars today, and they're going to get more money every single day this week. And the instructions were spend it on you. Now, what was interesting was I couldn't sleep last night, as you can imagine. So I woke up and the very first person who posted said this: I want to take this money and take my mom on a trip. And I promptly responded, I know where your heart is. That's amazing. But this money is for you to spend solely on you. And there's a reason. I know it all seems like fun and games. You're getting this money and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this for my kids and do this for everybody and take everybody to lunch. And that right there is the lesson I want you to learn. Every one of you are here because you want to attract more money, but you don't demonstrate that you deserve it first. You deserve it for you. And I've had so many lessons on this. The biggest act of asking the universe to trust you with more is demonstrating self-love, that you can love yourself before you think of anybody else. You think of you and you spend this $800 on you. So will you type in the comments? I want to see all of the fun that you guys have been using to spend your $800 today on yourself. What were some of the things that you guys did? Post. I want to see. Maya says, thank you, thank you. Yes, you have permission to be self-loving. I know your little ego is going, but Tasha, that's selfish. I can't spend for everybody else when they all need so much. Well, I'm telling you, it's not selfish. It's self-loving. And if you want more, this is stop number one. You have to demonstrate that you love yourself enough that the universe will be willing to trust you with more. All right. Oh, Jen says she's getting a ghost bed. I need a comfy bed. That sounds really fun. I have no idea what that is, but I love it. Candy's getting a spa day. Trainers, an iPod. Lorraine, I love it. Workout gear, eating healthy, right? Feeding yourself really well. Claire, I got a new closet. Gym wear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tamara says, where did that go? Tamara, it's going all so fast, you guys. I apologize. Earrings from Tiffany's, Sonia. That's my girl. Earrings from Tiffany's. I think I like that. Building business and shopping. Okay, Adeline Williams, I'm going to have to give you some love on this one. Your business is not you, right? I know. This is a major lesson. You want to take the money and you want to be responsible with it. Well, what you're saying is, I can't even spend it on just me because I'm worried I'm not going to have enough to do all the other things I'm going to want to do. And right there is block number one, right? You immediately go into lack when you're like, but I need money for my business. I need to buy my kids shoes. I need to do all this. And the universe is like, I'm infinite. I'm telling you, here's $800 just for you. And I'm going to give you money for all the other things too. All right. So make sure that you spend this money on you. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm saying be self-loving. I'm going to get off of that one for a moment because we've got so much to get through for today. One last thing. If you happen to come across this video and you were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and I'm not registered, I'm not a part of this, what's going on? You want to be registered for the Money Attraction Challenge. So you want to type the word register. If you have not gotten, here, for example, is our little tracker for the week. You're going to document how you spent your money every day. See, I already wrote, I'm spending my $800 on a spa day, and then I'm going to document my evidence. Every single person that's registered gets this. So you want to make sure you type register. If you didn't get it in your email, just type register right now, and it's going to give you a message from me in Facebook Messenger. You're going to get a private message from me with all the instructions about what you need to do. I want to make sure you all have this printed and downloaded for the week. All right. So make sure if you haven't gotten it yet, type the word register. Another thing, if you have already registered and you want to share this with people, you want your family and friends to be part of this challenge, if you share it with 5 or more people, one of the gifts that we have given is these sheets with money affirmations. So as you can see, these are mine. I've been writing my money affirmations, and yesterday I found a check for $6,000 in the mail sitting there. It's been there since December. So I'm telling you that this works, and what you have to do is type the word register. If you're already registered, it will say you're registered. If you're not, it will take you through the registration process so you can get your sheet. Now, if you're already registered, the next thing it's going to do is invite you to share. And here is how it's going to tell you exactly what you can do to share. And if you invite 5 or more people, you'll get the affirmations. You want to be writing these. Here are the first 2. I am a magnet to money, and money comes easily to me. And voila, I find a $6,000 check sitting in my mail. That's kind of how it works. If you want it to be harder than that, then go ahead. But I kind of like easy. So I want every single one of you to get these affirmations. And the way to get that is to invite 5 or more people and have them register. Now, if you invite one person even, we're so grateful that you would trust us with the people that you care about. And here's what happens. Every single person who has invited someone gets a chance to win a VIP retreat with me. That's me and you retreating, talking about everything to do with what you want to manifest, especially in the area of money. All right. So if you have 5 people, that's amazing. If you have 1 person, that's amazing too. You're going to be entered to win. The only thing is you only have 2 more days to do it because I'm making the drawing for that prize on Wednesday. All right. You guys all got that? Awesome. Let's go. I'm going to go back to comments. I want to talk about deservingness today. I want to shed some light on something that you might not be aware of. And I'm going to tell you my personal story and how I came to realize this. Before I tell you the story, I need you to understand that I did not grow up with the knowledge of this story. I recently heard about this maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I had no idea that this happened to me, right? But what I want you to hear, and I want you to see if this resonates for you, is how impactful, even things that you're not aware of as you're growing up, how it can just create havoc in your financial life. And you're doing all the right things, but nothing seems to be working, right? So listen to this story from that place. When I was born, my mom was 18 years old. She got kicked out of school because she was pregnant. She got kicked out of her home, and she had already just been living with relatives because her dad had died. Her mom could not take care of 10 kids, and so she had to go live with relatives. Well, these relatives were very Christian, and it was no way, you can't be pregnant out of wedlock and you're still in school. So they said, sorry, you're going to have to go. So my mom found another relative to take her in. Just imagine 18 years old, rural Jamaica, no job, no income, no opportunity, nothing. Literally scared about not only her future, but this baby that she's carrying. Well, finally, she gives birth to me, and realizing that I need to be fed, I'm just going to have to get some money some way, somehow. She asks my father. Now, at the time, my father is a 26-year-old working man, 26 years old and working. She says, can you help me financially with this baby? He says, no, not till you can prove that she is my child. I want you to feel that, because here's the thing. I had no idea that this all went down. No clue. Till 4 or 5 years ago, I found out. But I want to share with you what my life has been like, so you can understand that at the time of my birth, I had a money wound, and my entire life's journey has been about healing that wound, understanding the damage that it's done, and being able to sit here in front of you today and talk about deservingness and money. Because I promise you, my friends, I did not grow up believing I deserved it, even though I didn't know that happened. Why? Because the energetic transfer occurred in me as a child. That entire conversation with my parents, the way my father felt, the whole 9 yards, you best believe as a little baby, I got it, right? So life for me looked like I constantly worked hard. I wanted to be, better than everybody else. So I would get the prize, get the big job, get the raise, get the grades, whatever it was. When it came to performance of any kind, I was just wired to work hard. Why? Because I felt I needed to prove it. Why? Because my dad said she has to prove that she's mine before she can financially be supported, right? So here I am, an adult, proving my financial deservingness. Are you guys understanding that? And can you relate? I'm going to check the comments. So that's number one. I go through life. I'm this hardworking, blocking money in every way. God forbid it should come to me easy. I'm like, no, too easy. Can't have it. No. Remember, I don't deserve it. I have to prove. So if you've been just working really hard and wondering why, when money comes to you, especially easy, you feel queasy about it. You can't take it. No, I can't have it. It's too easy. You've got some deservingness issues, and you don't even realize, right? So this was me, my entire adult life. I felt guilt for wanting money, because remember, now I have this whole deservingness thing with the money and the love of my dad, and, my mom having to struggle and leave me at 3 months old to go get a job. Everything about money for me was just, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. The people that should be loving me don't. And they're not loving me and taking care of me, or they've left me, or whatever the story was, because of money. I want you guys to hear this, because I know, like, my entire commitment to you this week is for you to understand the things that are probably getting in the way, that the light bulb just isn't on for you, and you don't even know or recognize it. Right? So I want you to just listen to the stories. And then most of all, when you find yourself having difficulty spending the money that you earned, especially, you got the money, it's yours, but you cannot spend it on you. You will, I would give my kids the biggest name brand, anything they want. But so help me God, if I could have gone and bought a little name brand thing for me. Couldn't do it. Not unless everybody had what they needed and wanted. Why? Don't deserve it. Now, here's the thing about this deservingness thing, and why it's it's kind of like the thing that's in a closet when it comes to your money, is that I want to ask you all, If I ask you right now, do you deserve a lot of money? I want you, if you think, I deserve a lot of money, I want you literally to type right now, I think I deserve money. Type it. I think I deserve money. Everybody else, everybody, I'm watching the comments and I want you guys to type that. By the way, thank you for all the love and the comments and the this is good. That's my commitment to you. I'm here 1000% for you this week. I promise you, when I'm done this week, you're going to have everything of me inside of you. You're going to have light bulb moments. Get ready because it's coming all week long. I'm showing up 1000%. And my only desire is that you show back up for me too, right? That's why I ask you. I've done so much to prepare all of this wisdom for you. Can you just commit to being here every day at 12 Eastern and Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern too? Come on in. Let's see. I think I deserve money. I see all of your comments. Guys, please give me a chance to just like get through these comments. I want to pull you all up because I love that you're all just, Dion says, I know I deserve money. Helen says, I think I deserve money, all the money. All right, here's what I want you to want to give you this exercise. I want you to think about this with me. Are you ready? If you would have asked me at that time in my life, Tasha, do you think you deserve money? Do you think you deserve to have a lot of money? My answer would have been irrevocably, absolutely, I deserve money. I'm smart. I've worked really hard in school. I've done really well in my jobs. I work really hard in growing my business. I deserve it, right? This is what you're all saying. I am deserving. Hold on. You got to give me a little chance with my props here. I am deserving. And this is really simple, no fancy props for me because I like to keep it real. So this is what you're all walking around, right? This is your identity. This is what you truly believe that you deserve. I am deserving of a lot of money. I'm deserving of money to come easily to me. But here is the test. Here's the true test. What does your life show you that you really deserve? You see this jar? You see the contents of it? It's not full. It's not even half full. And it's got like little pennies and dimes, nickels, nothing. This is what I realized. I was walking around saying I am deserving, but I was suffering when it came to money. I was struggling. I was working really hard for it. And at the end of the day, when I looked at my bank account, that's what it looked like right there. Very little. So no matter what you're saying, I am deserving. You could say that till the cows come home. But how easily does money come to you? How much money do you have? Does your bank account and your investments and your financial reality today, when you look at the contents of that, does it match what you are saying? Does it match what you are saying? I don't even want you to tell me yes or no. I just want you to let me know I got that, Tasha. I want you to type, I see. I want you to just let me know you had that light bulb moment and you say, I see. Because I'm going to tell you what, when I got that, all I was doing was lip service, but my bank account wasn't showing that I really deserved it. I was working really hard for the money. I would never tell anybody I deserve to work hard for money. Absolutely never say that. But that was my reality. That was my life, right? I have this favorite quote of mine. I've adapted it from one by Oprah. And it's this: you get what you believe you deserve, not what you're saying you deserve, but what you really believe you deserve. That is what's showing up in your bank account today. It's what's showing up in whether you can keep money and spend it on yourself, whether you feel good about having money, whether you feel like you deserve it, whether your money is growing with ease. All of that's really telling you what you believe you deserve versus what you're saying and thinking you think you believe, right? Does that make sense? I love it. I get it. I can see. That is what I want you to know. And if you're like, I don't know what I did, because when I did this before, everyone was like, oh my gosh, I've always thought I deserved a lot of money. And I get it. But just look at your bank account. Look at the way money comes to you. Is it easy or hard? However it shows up, whether it's easy or hard, that is what you are really believing you deserve. And that's why we have to have this conversation, right? All right, so that's day number 1, deservingness. Now I have another treat for you, and I'm going to have this every single day this week. I want to bring on every day real people just like you and me. These people have been a part of our community. They've done the work. They've had the light bulb moments, but they didn't just go, oh, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I see. They came into our community, into our programs and said, I see, and I need you to help me change this. Because obviously I've been living my entire life thinking I deserve money, but it's not showing up the way I want and in the amounts that I want. And so every day I want you to listen to these stories from these people. And I think they're all women. Listen, open your heart and figure out which one of them is you. Because I promise you, one of them will be just what you're dealing with right now, and you'll be able to read it. I love it. 444. There are 444 people watching. Those are my angels just letting me know I'm here with you, Tasha. I absolutely love it. All right, guys. So I want you to welcome to the stage, woo, my girl, Faith James. Hang on one second. Let's get this banner off so that we can see. There she is. Give this woman some love. Give her some love. I'm not going to name drop at all, but I kind of am. So this is Faith James. First of all, just so you know, I'm doing some new things with my little microphone. So I want to make sure you guys can hear Faith. So Faith, can you say hi? Just say a little something.
Hello, 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 Money family. How's everybody doing?
Yes, the Money family. The Money family, Faith.
The Money family. The Money family.
Yeah.
Hey, Lois. How are you? Hey, Candace. Hey.
All right, great. So I just want you guys to let me know that I hear Faith. Just somebody type that so I know that the sound is good and we're great. But I'm not going to just have her like start talking, because you have to understand. Faith is like big time New York, like the street. Which one is it? Madison? Is it
Madison Avenue? Yep.
Madison Avenue, right? Like this is where she did her magic for, not name dropping or anything, but IBM, Pepsi, Mary Kay, Liberty Mutual, Microsoft, a little tiny company named Microsoft.
Just a few.
Just a few, right? And I met Faith when she was doing her thing on Madison Avenue with her beautiful golden handcuffs, making her 6 figures, buying her Kate Spade purses and the likes, traveling all over the world. And you'd be like, well, she's got it made. No, she didn't. There's one thing that she didn't have. And I invited her on to share with you just around what was it at that time, Faith, that you can remember you felt like, I deserve this. I think I deserve it, but I realize I actually don't have it.
Hi. Okay. So I think some people are saying they can't hear me. I'm just checking. Okay. Everybody can hear. So stick a pin. Let me just show you my $800. So this is the top. You see it's in my brand colors. And then of course, you know how we do, we have to get the matching underwear. So by the time taxes and shipping, my $800 is spent. So
I absolutely love it.
So there's that. So what didn't I have? So on the surface, on the paper, and thank you, Tasha, for having me to share, you know, anytime I can share from a transparent point of view, because so many people need this, it's my pleasure. I didn't have the freedom. So when Tasha talks about the handcuff, that's how I surmise my life. It's a 14 karat gold handcuff, but it's a handcuff nonetheless. So it was travel here, do this, all the work. When one of the sessions I was in with Tasha and Diane, they were at a workshop, and everybody was just with their journal and their boards and just creating, ideating. And I was like, oh, I have to hurry up. I got to go. I have a call. I was always rushing and gunning, just not in any flow. And I said to her, I said, I really want what you guys have, this luxuriating. And even though they're doing work, I mean, it's not like we were just like eating bonbons, right? We're doing work. But there was just an ease to it. There was just a fun to it. There was just like a magic and a creation to it, as opposed to the get this proposal out. We need $400,000 in new proposals, research strategy, all that kind of good stuff. So I was so desirous of that. And I don't think I even realized, like if somebody were to ask me, what do you want? I mean, I would first say, oh, show me the money.
Right.
I had the money, but I still wasn't in joy. I still wasn't happy. There was still a void deep in my soul that was missing. And not until I started to do the work. So my first work was the 30-day with the Science of Getting Rich program. And then I went on to do subsequent work. So I think for me, my big aha was this being. So if everybody can hear what I'm saying, it's this way of being. Right? It wasn't the money as much for me but listen, even now, I still show me the money. I want the money. Like, let's not get crazy.
Like, I want the money. Type it. I want the money.
I want the money.
Money.
There's
just want it easy and relaxed. Let me be very clear. I want the money easy and relaxed, because you can't have it all.
I wanted to be in what I'm calling in flow, because here's the thing. We still work a lot. Like, I'm not going to sit here and kid you and think that there's like some guy fanning me with palm fronds every day. I still work hard, but I'm in flow because I'm doing what I love to do. So even though it's a lot of work, it doesn't feel like work. If you guys can feel that what I'm saying. So I said, I want to feel this way of being. And so Tasha was like, well, how would you know that you're there? Because obviously the money wasn't like the big driver. It was it was freedom. Like somebody singing their George Michael voice, freedom. I wanted the freedom. And I said, if it's a Monday morning, 8:30, 9, 10, and I'm playing tennis at the country club with the ladies, that's when I will know that I'm in this do whatever you want, however you want, whenever you want kind of lifestyle. That just, I do what I want to do. Freedom is what
I want to do it.
Values. And so I got into the program, did the work. The big aha for me, so I want everybody to hear me. So 2 things I'm going to say to you is consistency. Consistency. That means show up early and often. Do your journaling. I never knew what journaling was before I started working with Tasha. Gratitude, right? I would say, oh yeah, I'm a grateful person, but it's my aha was to impress the desires of your heart upon source in such a way that it's profound, that it's oozing out of your spirit. You got to catch this, guys. It's not just like, yeah, it would be nice. It's coming out. You can't help it. The gratitude. Listen, thank you, Jesus, is always coming out of my mouth. Thank you, Jesus, everything. Be in a state of gratitude, of profound gratitude, journaling consistently every day. The other big thing for me, setting intentions. Never knew anything about this forward writing. I'm so happy and grateful now that. I do that now every single day. However many years it's been since I've been graduated out of level 3, it has now become my certain way. I wake up in the morning, I'm doing my meditation practice, and I'm using the word practice intentionally. It is now a practice. My gratitude journal, it is a practice. I have a journal for every part of my life, my business and my personal, and I write in that. It's non-negotiable. Every day I'm journaling my gratitude. I'm journaling my intentions for my business. And now, listen, Tasha, the evidence has gone like leveled up. Before it was, am I going to be playing tennis? And yes, everybody now knows when I was in Port St. Lucie, Mondays were my tennis days. I would play with the ladies, and I'm like the only one who's like young and working. These are all like.
Oh, by the way, just pause for a second.
Yeah.
She left the corporate job, started her own business, like dove right in, right? So by the way, if you are looking for branding support for your business, friend request her on Facebook, learn about her. Had your first event, right? And it was like without like the certain way.
Yep.
Did the second event with the certain way, got like 17,000%. Yes, you heard that. You're used to 100% increase, but what if I could show you how to create 17,000% increase in your income from one year to the next?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, everybody listening to Faith, the one thing, if I were watching, I'd be like, this woman's got it going on. Like, she's articulate, she's smart, she's right, she's got it going on. And that's kind of the thing. Like, we're all very smart in the worldly ways of working hard to create. The one thing you're hearing Faith say was nobody taught her or taught me how to do the things that would make us get results easy and relaxed. Can you all type that? Like, let this become your way of life. Easy and relaxed. And you hear her talking about journaling. She didn't know how to do it. She's working on Madison Avenue, making 6 figures. Didn't know how to do the simple act of journaling, how to set intentions. And it's like, everyone's like, oh, I do that. But do you know the right way to do it? So you're getting Mondays playing tennis, 17,000% increase in your income from one year to the next. Like, do you know how to do it that way? It's a whole different story, right?
And let me even break that down, because sometimes when we say a percentage increase, it's like you could have made $1 and then you made $2 and then, oh, I 100%, right? The first year I launched the event, one person, there was like 40 or 50 people in the audience. One person bought a package for me for $297 after I'd spent thousands of dollars to put on the event. That's it. The next year, I had close to 20 people paying me $2,500 each to coach with me the next year. So it's possible. It's happened. It's already happening. You just need to get aligned to it, but you must be consistent. You must be steep. Like, this is my favorite thing to say anytime I'm talking with Tasha. People are like, oh, how do you do it? Like a tea bag and hot water. You have to steep the tea in order to get the good tasting. You can't just put the tea bag in for 2 seconds and be like, okay, now this is great tea. It's going to be insipid. You got to steep the tea bag. You got to say steeped in the work. You got to say steeped in the journaling. You got to say steeped in the gratitude. If something doesn't go that great for you, I'm so happy and grateful. Just find the gratitude, find the evidence. I mean, I had a book just for evidence. Tasha had us do, and I think it was in level 3, a journal just for evidence. Because if you're just, your brain's normally just trained to go, oh, this didn't work out, this didn't work out. You got to say, I'm so grateful now. God calls us in all things, in all circumstances. Be grateful. Thanksgiving. So now everybody knows now, like Monday, tennis. So since I've moved from Port St. Lucie now over to Ave Maria, guess what, honey? Next level. I basically now have my own tennis court, because we have 2 Chartreux court tennis courts for the community. Jim and I go out there. It's like hardly ever anybody we see. It's like the tennis courts is just, we have our own private tennis court, play tennis whenever we want, 2-3 days a week. Now I can look at me. I can tell you this, Tasha. I don't know if I even showed this to you before. It's scheduled. People know it. It's just a way of being. I want to try to see if I can find it, because I want to make this as real for people as I can. But it's scheduled. I don't know why I can't find it now. But anyway, you get the point. Is I do what I want to do now. This is the woman who was tethered to the handcuff. We need you at Pepsi headquarters. So I'm like a flight attendant now, deadheading on a flight, getting up, go to PBI, get on the plane 5 o'clock in the morning, midnight, turn around, come back to PBI, like I'm right? Now I say when, I say who, I say why. And listen, Eve, don't get me wrong. I was up one time, 2 o'clock in the morning on a Zoom call with a Pakistani from Fiverr, helping me to get some stuff from my branding course. You will work, but you're working in flow. You're doing the thing that you love. And so for me, the gratitude is just the big thing I want to give to you, to, in all circumstances, be thankful. Don't say, oh, I don't have this. I'm so grateful I have one client. Because I remained in gratitude for that one person, I could have said, oh, it's a flop Tasha, it flopped. Only one person bought a package. Cancel this. Let me go back to my corporate job. But I just said, it's evidence. Somebody bought something. That means there's some gold in this. Let me go refine, hammer out, come back the next year. Boom, $2,500 a package. Next year, boom, $5,000. Next year, boom, $9,000. Now you got to pay me $14,000 to work with me one-on-one. In 4 years, my business was founded I worked with Tasha 2016. I officially founded in 2017. We're in 2021. It's $14,000 to get coaching one-on-one with me from a person who did what? One package for $297. It's possible if you believe. It's possible if you do the work. It's possible. And I have spoken.
Woosa! Oh my gosh. All right, guys, you ready for that? Tennis, golf, whatever the heck you want to do, whenever you want to do it. I invited Faith because I want you to know, when you know how to do these things, Faith is not, she's not just, like I just dreamed it up. When you know how to create it, that's what we taught her to do. In 4 years, she went from $297, one person, to charging $14,000. I am so proud of her. I mean, this woman is winning awards all over the place. What if I had not said to her, Faith, go launch your own business? What if, So that's what I want for all of you watching. I want to show you all how to do this, because this is the life we should be living. So if you know that you want this life that you hear us talking about, I'm just going to ask you to type, it's my time. It's my time. Enough of this working hard, enough of this struggling, enough of trying to figure it out. If not, what I'm saying, enough of the growing, time to grow up. Enough, right? Enough. Time, Tasha, tell me what to do. So it's my time. It's step number one. You have got to draw the line in the sand for yourself. That's the people that I want to work with. I want to work with people who are like where Faith was. I want what you have. Tell me what to do. I'm going to do it. And you heard her. This, what she did in our program, this was 4 years ago. Look at her. It's lasting for the rest of her life. Just one little side note, and I'll let you all go. She also used this, by the way, to get married. But we'll talk about that another time.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about that another time. Come on, show the bling. Show the bling. Yeah, baby.
I certainly did.
I love it. It's my time. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being on with us, Faith. Thanks for being part of our family. And I'm so excited for all the people that are going to continue this journey with us and continue to be part of our family. So you can be on next time sharing these results. And, I just want to leave you with this. First of all, make sure that you have the rest of the week booked, because you can see I don't play around. It's amazing stuff. And I got more every day, more for you. So make sure you're booked to be here. And remember, 6 p.m. Wednesday. But I want to leave you with this. I know, because I am the girl who sat in my house on the kitchen floor crying every single day because I didn't know how I was going to pay my overdue bills, deal with my overdraft accounts, get a job, make money, take care of the kids. That was me 8 years ago. 8 years ago, coming out of Chapter 11 bankruptcy, divorced, no other source of income. You want to talk about fear? You want to talk about money fear? I had no other choice but to draw the line in the sand and say, it's my time. I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to change my life. And here was my motivation. I don't know what yours is. Faith's was so she could have the lifestyle and freedom feeling that she wanted. Me, so help me God, if I was going to leave the legacy of money struggle and money fear and money worries with my children, not on my watch. It was not going to happen. I told you what I had to go through my entire life. I was not going to give my kids that sentence. So I don't know what your motivation is going to be for changing your money story and your money relationship this week. But I just want to inspire you that it is time to draw a line in the sand and say, it's my time. I'll see you the rest of this week. Let's do this. Mwah! Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
Faith.
Thank you.